Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my channel, The Radical Self-Development. My name is Katlego Sibanyoni and I am a public speaker. Hopefully, the information that you find and the ideas that you get from these videos are helping you, and hopefully you are recommending it to some of the people that you believe they really need this information. Today, I want us to talk about one of the basic principles of success that it is often overlooked by most of us, and that is as simple as taking 100% responsibility for your life. Jim Rohn says that you must take personal responsibility. You cannot change the circumstances, you cannot change the seasons, you cannot change the wind, but you can change yourself. What does this mean? Everything that is around you, there are things that are around you that you can never ever change. You can never scrap off January or February off the calendar because you don't like February. You have to go through that month of February. One of the pervasive, myths in the community that we live in today is that a lot of us, most of us think that there is, somewhere, somehow, someone, and certainly that person is not us. Someone is responsible for, filling us with perpetual excitement, happiness, better living conditions, a better relationship, a better family, a better working condition, and also a better job opportunity, a better job offer. We believe that there is someone who's out there who's responsible for all those things, but then in reality there is no one. That is a myth. There is no one who's responsible for anything in your life. You have to stand up. If there is something that must be done, it has to be you. You have to take responsibility, and not only responsibility of some parts of your life. You have to take 100% responsibility of every single thing that is happening in your life. If you want to be successful, you have to take responsibility of everything that is taking place, in your life. We are conditioned to think like this, most of us from a younger age. You can see by the way we blame everything on the outside. We just blame everything. It's so much easier to blame the weather. It's so much easier to blame the government. It's so much easier to blame your family members. It's so much easier to blame your spouse that you're not successful, that you're not happy. It's so much easier to blame all those things. But coming to think of it, you are the one who brought that thing to you. You are the one who said yes to that man or to that woman that you're living with today. You are the one who chose that job. You are the one who chose to stay right now in that current job. You are the one who brought it to yourself by all the choices and the decisions that you have made throughout, your journey. There is a story that I like to tell from the book of, The Principles of Success by Jack Canfield. There was a man walking out in the street one day, and then as he was walking out, he saw a man under the street lamp looking for something. And then the passerby just asked the man, "What is it that you are looking for there?" And then he answered, "I'm looking for the key. I lost my key." Then he was like, "I cannot leave you here all by yourself. It's late at night. Let me just help you." After an hour or so of a fruitless search, then the passerby asked the man, "Are you sure this is where you lost your key?" And then he was like, "No, I didn't lose my key here. I lost it inside my house. But just because there is sufficient light under the street lamp, I decided to come here and look for that key here." You have to stop looking for answers outside. It's time now to look for answers inside. You must look for answers from within. Why you are not leading that perfect life that you want to lead, that quality life that you wanted to live and you hope to live for the rest of your life. You must stop looking for answers from people. You must stop blaming other people for anything that is taking, place in your life. And what is really taking 100% responsibility for your life? What do we mean when we say that you must take 100% responsibility for your life? This is acknowledging that you are at the center of everything that is happening in your life. It's you at the center. It means that to take 100% responsibility means that you understand that you are the cause of everything that you are experiencing. I'm not sure if women are going to to succeed with this one. Understanding that you are the cause of everything that is happening to you. You are the cause. You brought it to yourself. You have to give up the blame. Stop the blaming game. Stop the victim stories. Stop thinking that you are the victim of everything that is happening in your life. You are not the victim. You are at the center of everything that you are experiencing, and you are also responsible for everything that is happening in your life right now. You must stop generating the reasons why you can't and why you haven't done it yet. Stop wasting so much time generating excuses. You must start looking for answers from within. What I've realized also is that there is plenty of excuses, but there can never ever be enough reasons why someone is not, successful. What I hate about failing, like I've always said, is that you have to explain. When you're failing, you have to explain a lot of things that you must explain, because you are not where you want to be in life. The best thing that you can do is either to lie or to explain. So you have to choose whether you are going to take 100% responsibility for your life and everything that is happening around you, or you are going to sit, complain, blame, and generate excuses. And I can tell you now, if you think those excuses are, logical enough, look around you. Just look around you. Like a mirror image, who you are, like a mirror image, your outside world will reflect who you are on the inside. If there is someone who is successful with the current list of your excuses that you keep on generating now, then just keep on generating them. It's good. It's working for someone else, at least out there. But then if your current list of excuses never made anyone to be successful, that means there is a problem and you must change your ways. Our outcomes are as a result of our response from the events of life. Everything that you have, the outcomes of every event of life are as a result of how you responded to that event. An event happening, it's a common event. It can happen to any one of us. Everything can go south for any one of us. Everything, you can lose your job. Everyone can lose their job. Everyone can be in a mess financially, and everyone can be, in a mess in terms of family. Everyone can be in a mess, in terms of in a society, or socially. So every single one of us can go through a lot. But a lot of unsuccessful people think that, hardships and problems or predicaments are some special gifts reserved for the poor. Come on. Everybody's had their own share. Everybody's going through their own demons. Everybody is dealing with a lot. It's not just you. That does not, it is not a reason enough for you not to take action, for you not to be consistent, for you not to start that business idea, for you to enroll another program, to develop another skill. It is not reason enough that you have problems, you are facing predicaments. Those are not some special gifts reserved for the poor. If we can take responsibility, 100% responsibility of our lives, we are going to go far, and a lot of things can be avoided. For example, in a romantic relationship, a lot of partners, when there is a problem in a relationship, a lot of us, we are so quick to look for something on the outside to blame. And unfortunately, the immediate person who's there to blame, the person who's just close by to blame, is our partner. You blame your partner for your unhappiness. You blame your partner for not being where you want to be in life. You blame your partner for all those things. You blame your partner that, there is no constant communication in the relationship. There's always fights in the relationship. You blame your partner for all those things. If all the couples, after each and every fight, after we have forgiven one another, that period, if we can sit down and then we reflect on ourselves, a lot of us are going to realize that we are actually responsible for whatever that was taking place. We are not the victims. So a lot of people, most of us, like to portray a victim mentality, to have this mentality that you are the victim of everything that is happening around you and you are not to blame. Just sit there by the corner. The world is going to feel pity for you. There's no way. Everyone is busy with their own things. Everyone is so much busy to be focusing on giving you, on feeling pity for you, or everyone is just busy doing their own things. People are busy fixing their lives. People are busy building companies, building businesses, starting businesses. People are busy enrolling programs. People are busy enhancing their skills, developing another one. Everyone is just busy. So never ever think that the world owes you anything. No one owes you anything here. You in fact owe yourself everything. If you are unhappy and then you keep on blaming everyone and then you relocate maybe to America, when you get there, you are still going to be an unhappy guy in America. It doesn't change anything. You don't need to change the environment. If maybe you are poor here at home and then you change the location, you go to France with the same discipline, with the same ill disciplines, the same bad habits, the same procrastination, the same way you negotiate with your mind before you take action, the same way you wait for inspiration before you take action, you're still going to be a poor guy in France. You don't need to change your environment. You don't need to change the wind. You don't need to change the weather condition. You don't need to change the government or the current political dynamics. You don't need to change the banking system, the educational system. You don't need to change all those things for you to get where you want in life. All you need to change is you and the response that you have, or the way you are responding to the events of life. Events or whatever that is happening around you is of little consequence on where you can be in life. Very little consequence. What plays the major role here, or what has a major impact here, is the way you respond to all the events in your life. Everything that you are experiencing now is as a result of all the choices and the decisions you took in the past. If you keep on doing what you have always done, you will always get what you have always gotten before. You'll always get the same results. You keep on the same consistency, you get the same, result. You keep on the same ill discipline, you get the same result. Nothing will ever change until you change. Nothing will ever change until you decide, I want to change my life. You have to give up the blaming. Stop or give up complaining. Stop blaming everyone around you. Stop blaming things. Stop complaining. I don't know if you have realized about people who are always complaining. They always complain to the wrong person. Like, it always puzzles me, this thing. You move from home, you get to work, and you complain about your spouse. They move from work, they get to home, you complain about the people at work on your spouse. I mean, why do you do that? You're complaining at the wrong person. You need a raise. Why are you complaining to your partner about your boss? Go to your boss and tell him or her that you need a raise. You think you deserve, a promotion. Don't complain to your spouse or don't complain to your community, your parents, or any other person. Face it head on. Take it head on. Go to the guy, go to the company and tell them, I think I deserve this based on the following reasons. You have to give up complaining. It makes you to be, so much comfortable for not taking 100% responsibility of your life. It makes you feel comfortable of being a victim of everything, of feeling like you are a victim of everything that is happening around your life. And after you have taken responsibility and 100% responsibility of your life, I would like you to pay attention to the results. You are not taking responsibility. Just look at the results. Look at where you are now. Look at your living conditions. Look at how you are living. Look at how you are dressing. Look at where you are sleeping. I know maybe you might not be happy. It's no one's fault. You are not taking responsibility. No problem. You didn't know. Now you know that your life is your responsibility. Start taking 100% responsibility and pay attention to the results, because success, it's a game of numbers. Look around you after you have taken 100% responsibility of your life going forward. Please, if this was so much helpful, please recommend it to the people that are close to you and that you think that they might need this information. Until we meet again, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you are going to subscribe and like and also recommend. I thank you.